So
Yeah.
listen, you are hooking us up all morning long, and I'm going to shout this out all morning long because you're giving us different pockets, different regions to break down this snow on a really granular level.
Yeah, this is a very small and compact storm that's coming in, but it's going to have a mix of everything. And Latoya, you know this, and Mel, you too. Folks may live in New Hampshire and drive all the way down to Providence today for work, and if you're not prepared, you're going to come across a myriad of conditions. Same may be true if you live across the Cape and you're driving into the city. You're going to go from rain eventually and into some snow showers as well. So the best we're going to do is get you prepared for what to expect with the storm that's coming in. And in order to stay prepared and ahead of the storm, we don't want to catch anybody slipping today. Scan the QR code and download the NBC 10 Boston app, pushing out alerts all morning long for this winter storm that's headed in. It is the first in a trio of storms coming through. Let's first get towards north and west of Boston through the Merrimack Valley and Monadnocks, where this will be mostly snow, a little bit of mixing possible, but again, 3 to 4 inches of snow. It's what's coming down the pipeline, so slushy to icy roads through central Massachusetts and the Boston metro. First it's snow, then an icy mix, where we've got anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow very possible, with ice up to 1/100th of an inch. And though that is a very small and finite number, it is about the thickness or thinness of your fingernail, and that's enough to create some slick spots on the roadways. Across Cape Cod and the islands, this is mostly rainfall, but even then, on a good day when it's raining, we still know what wet roads feel like across New England and can do for the traffic or the travel situation. As this storm is coming in, notice how temperatures are actually warming. This morning, we're at about 22 to 23 degrees. By 9 o'clock, we're still at 24 to 25. Still conducive for all snow, especially across central Massachusetts. Here comes that thump of sleet that we've got across Cape Cod, the islands as well, now starting to turn over into rain showers. And through the south coast, this is also sleet. At 2 to now 4 o'clock in the afternoon, even warmer air is on the way. Cape Cod making a race up towards the upper 30s and maybe even 40s, but by the time the day is done, it's the evening commute that should be much more improved, certainly better than the morning hours, but of course, folks will still be on the roads. Remember, this is a very compact storm, just a matter of hours is all we're talking about for that initial burst of snow, but some of it, for example, in Wakefield could come through at almost an inch of snow per hour. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and midday today, that's when the prime time and the bulk of the snow will come in. This is just absolutely off the charts here. Heavy snow in Derry, New Hampshire, 1.3 to maybe 1.5 inches of snow in 1 hour's time here from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock this morning, with things tapering off from there. I wish I could say our active pattern tapers off. It doesn't. We get 2 days of a break, another first alert day on Sunday with heavy snow possible, and this seems like it's even more likely than what we get today. We'll talk about that storm and its friend coming down the pipeline too next Thursday in just a moment.